So I struggled with procrastination for the longest period of time, and it wasn't until I took control over my morning routine that I could really beat procrastination and create high quality work in my personal life, but also in my business. So let's dive into my 3-step morning routine for extremely productive days. Alright, so step number 1 to my morning routine really begins the night before, and I like to call it plan tomorrow today. So what I do every single night before I go to bed is that I just sit down with a pen and paper and I just plot down exactly what it is that I'm going to do tomorrow. So for example, I start off with what time am I going to wake up, then what time am I going to walk my dog, what time am I going to do this specific task, when am I going to eat lunch, go to the gym, etc, etc. And this is really powerful because it really primes your conscious mind, but it also primes your subconscious mind on what it is that you're going to do tomorrow. So when you go to bed, for example, and you go to sleep, your subconscious mind can really chew on what it is that you're going to do tomorrow. So when you wake up in the morning, it feels natural to dive right into the work because you're already prepared on what it is that you're going to do. And really, like, the biggest trap for procrastination is not knowing what to do. So if you don't plan tomorrow today and you just go to your desk and just open your laptop and you have no idea what to do, chances are very high that you're going to start flick your phone or go into social media or check your email. That's a huge trap. Or you call a friend, or you start a Netflix series, or whatever now might be, right? So first, step number 1 is really just plan tomorrow today and really be crystal clear on what it is that you're going to accomplish tomorrow. And then when you wake up, you just dive straight into it. Step number 2 to my morning routine is really to take control over what I'm doing immediately in the morning. So I wake up at 7 a.m, then I walk my dog and while listening to an audiobook. I really like Napoleon Hill's work, so I'm listening to a lot of his books. So that takes 30 minutes. So 7:30, what I do is that I review all of my goals and I do like my mindset work for about 10 minutes. So I have a specific journal where I have some images of what it is that I want to accomplish in my life and in my business. Who do I want to help with what? Where am I after this quarter, after this year? Where am I in 10 years, etc. And I review my goals every single morning for about 10 minutes. And then what I do is that I dive straight into a meditation. And I do a very specific meditation called transcendental meditation. And if you don't know what transcendental meditation is, you can just research it online. They have a website, tm.org or transcendentalmeditation.org, I think it is. And what TM or transcendental meditation is that it's a specific mind or mental method essentially for doing meditation. You basically repeat a mantra in your head. And I taught myself how to do TM back in March, 31st of March 2020. So I've been doing transcendental meditation now twice every single day for a bit over a year now, and it has completely changed my life. So really what TM did for me is that it helped me to gain more clarity, more focus, and I could really like focus in on one thing. So if I do my TM and then read a book, like the book is the only thing that exists, or if I do my TM and then dive into some work or some writing, that is the only thing that kind of exists in my reality. So it really helped me to produce higher quality work and to focus easier and to focus on one thing essentially. But it also helped me with a ton of other stuff, like removing worry from myself. So back in the day, before I started doing TM, I worried a ton. So I had clients that I worked with and so forth, and I was constantly worrying about like, what happens if this client don't want to work with me anymore, or what happens if I can't produce the results that I've told them I'm going to be able to produce. And most of this worry was really unnecessary because it wasn't really based on anything. I was just worrying. So when I started doing TM, it really helped me to remove that worry as well. So I can highly recommend that you check out Transcendental Meditation, or you just implement some type of meditation into your morning routine. Step number 3 to my morning routine is that after I've done my meditation in my chair, I dive straight into 3 hours of undisturbed work where I just focus and do one thing. And this task that I focus on and that I complete should be a task that is very valuable to you, or that has a big impact to your life or to your studies or to your business. So for example, in my case, that can be sitting down for 3 hours, only writing advertising copy to our ads, for example, for 3 hours straight, or creating a new sales script for my sales reps, or creating a new presentation, a business presentation for the services that we sell. So this has really transformed my productivity and my life and my business, because I can produce a ton of high quality work in a very short amount of period of time by simply implementing this 3-step morning routine that I've told you about right now. So again, it starts off with planning tomorrow today. I just sit down with pen and paper, I write down what I'm going to do tomorrow. Then I take control over the morning. So I wake up at the same time every day. I walk my dog and listen to an audiobook, kind of just to prime my brain into getting into the right mood. Then I review my goals and my mindset, which kind of boosts my confidence again and kind of reminds me of what it is that I'm actually trying to accomplish. And then I do my transcendental meditation that kind of resets my brain. And when I come out of the transcendental meditation, I am super focused. I'm like in a Zen mode. Everything, all the worries and everything has just gone away, and I can just focus on one thing. And I use that specific time frame or that specific focus or that mind state that I'm in after my meditation, and I put that into my high valuable work, like the scripts or writing out ads or creating sales copy or whatever now might be, right? Sales presentations. So that's basically my 3-step morning routine that I use to create extremely productive days, and I hope you've learned something from it. This is actually my first YouTube video that I ever create and that I put out onto my channel, and my idea right now is to keep the consistency up and post 1 to 3 videos every single week. So if you like this video and if you like the coming videos as well, make sure that you like, subscribe, and leave a comment, because right now nobody's following me. So if you leave a comment, I will be able to respond to you for sure. So if you like business or entrepreneurship, or if you're studying and you like productivity and you like life hacks on how to actually become a better human being and improve yourself in all areas of life, not only business but in your mind, in your maybe your workouts as well. If that's something that you like, consider subscribing, leave a comment, and let's have a chat. So that's it for this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.